What is good, everybody? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be doing a full review on the Asics Superblast. Now, just so my mind is fresh on the shoe and how it feels, I'm going to go run 10 miles. Let's get it. Superblast on feet. Here we go. Mile 1. Mile 2. Mile 3. Mile 4. Mile 5. Mile 6. Let's go. Mile 7. So now I'm gonna run with Fleet Feet Round Rock Run Club and get those next few miles in. I'm not sure exactly how many miles I have on the Superblast at this point. It's probably around 80, maybe more. But it just feels really good to get back in them. But yeah, let's get these next few miles in.
Still had the
Mile 8, Mile 9. Carol's running in the Noosas today. You already know.
That is definitely regardless.
Mile 10. All right, everybody. Welcome to my garage. Now let's go ahead and talk about the Asics Superblast. So this shoe has a 45.5mm stack height in the heel, making it Asics' most cushioned ride yet. This shoe's sole is made up of two foams, Flight Foam Turbo and Flight Foam Blast Plus. Flight Foam Turbo is typically what you see in the Asics racing shoes. Flight Foam Blast Plus is what you see in the daily trainers and is just known as a very soft cushion. As you can see here in the Metaspeed Sky, you got Flight Foam Turbo. And here in the Asics Nimbus 25, you have Flight Foam Blast Plus. So this combination gives you a good feeling of having a soft landing, but also firm and responsive so you can pick up the pace. And this shoe has an 8mm heel to toe drop. And by the way, this shoe has so much cushion and stack height, it's technically not race legal. And this shoe wasn't designed to be a racing shoe. It was designed to be a race training shoe. So when you're gonna go do that 20-mile run at under a 7-minute pace or whatever you're running, this is the shoe that you would have on. So that way, you're still getting the benefits of a race day shoe, other than a carbon plate, but you really have a lot of cushion to take all that load off your legs. So let's go ahead and talk about what I liked about the Asics Superblast. So first off, I loved how much space there was in the upper. I mean, from the instep height to the toe box being a little bit wider. I still think it could be wider though, because I really like my toes to splay out. I like having extra room. But I do feel like this shoe has plenty of room in the toe box compared to other, tempo or race day shoes. The next thing I like is this cushion. I mean, if you watch my channel, you know that I love a high cushion shoe. And this one, it really is a perfect balance of soft and firm. So you got all the stack height of this Flight Foam Turbo, which is way firmer than Flight Foam Blast Plus, but it's way more responsive. You really have that, bouncy feel underfoot, but you're also having a soft landing from this layer of Flight Foam Blast Plus. I loved that. And this shoe, even though it is made to run faster, you can easily use this as a daily trainer. I mean, just like you guys saw earlier, I did not crank out that 10 miles at a fast pace. I was chilling at a 9.5-minute pace. And then I like the weight of the shoe. It's not too heavy, and it looks way heavier than it actually is. And then also, I love that this has a nice wide base. So if you're somebody that is looking for like a faster pace shoe, for training, but maybe you roll in or roll out a little bit more, this has a nice wide base, so you feel very stable on this wider platform. It isn't too narrow. So yeah, I mean, I love the weight of the shoe. I love the cushioning. I love the fit of the upper. I love that it's stable. That's everything that I like about the shoe. Now let's go ahead and talk about what I didn't like. It is bulky. This shoe's huge. Let's be honest here, okay? It's like an elephant on your foot. That's a little bit too far. But it definitely is noticeable, with all this foam and cushion. And if you're someone that hates a bulky shoe, this probably isn't the one for you. However, like I said, it's super lightweight and it feels good. So it does not bother me. It's something I noticed and I don't love about it. The next thing I didn't like about the shoe is that it has, all these holes on bottom. And when I would go run 20 miles at Lady Bird Lake in Austin or anywhere that has gravel, the pebbles would just get stuck in here and I would just have to plop it out after each run. On the run, I didn't even feel the pebbles because there's just so much cushion in this thing, you don't even realize it. But afterwards, when I looked at the bottom, I saw, all these rocks in it and I had to pull them out. So I didn't love that about the shoe. And that's the only negative things I have to say about the shoe. It is a great shoe. Killed it. I love it. I would give it a 9 out of 10. So the last two shoes I gave a 9 out of 10 on were the Asics Kayano 30 and the Asics Nimbus 25. And that's just being honest. I really love the shoes. I run in them all the time. I put well over 100 miles in all three of these shoes because I enjoy running in them. So just letting you know that these are fully honest reviews and they really deserve a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. And then one thing I can say that is a little bit negative is that the price of the shoe is a little bit high. I believe that these were $225, and for a shoe that doesn't have a carbon plate in it, that's pretty high up there, to be honest. I think $170 would be a more appropriate, price for the shoe. But it's $225 and it's a dang good shoe. So yeah, everybody, that's my quick review on the Asics Superblast. Now, if you would like to stay up to date to new gear and new shoes in the run industry, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be coming out with plenty more videos, plenty more shoes on all run gear. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and make sure you keep an eye out for that Keys 100-mile ultra marathon. I flew out to Miami, drove to the Keys of Florida, and I ran 100 miles across it, and the video is going to be crazy, so make sure you guys check that out. And also, I do have an event with Fleet Feet Round Rock with Chris, Anton, and Asics, and BP and Sups, July 10th at the Salt Lake Barbecue. It's going to start at 6:30 p.m. So you'll get to try the new Asics Kayano 30. You'll get to have some BP and Sups on the house, and then enjoy some delicious barbecue afterwards. So make sure you guys come out there and join us and have a good time. But yeah, guys, this is the Asics Superblast. We out.